Hey, what's poppin', y'all? What's going on in the place debate? This is EJBJ, and this is EJBJ TV. I went to go see Storks yesterday. It's an animated movie. It was pretty good. I went to go see it with my daughter. Who was in it? I think Jennifer Aniston was in it. Andy Samberg and a few other actors, and it basically followed the story of these storks who they delivered babies at one time, but then they started to deliver packages after a while, kind of like Amazon or something like that. So, but before they started delivering packages, one of the storks went crazy and actually, I guess, didn't want to deliver one of the babies. So they lost their location and they ended up keeping the baby and raising her. So it just basically follows the I guess the how she copes with being an orphan and living amongst these storks or whatever. So but it was pretty good. Yeah, I definitely think it was a really good movie for parents and kids to see together because it was basically about family and sticking together and being there for one another. I like movies like that where it there is comedy. There's something for everyone. You got the silly stuff for the kids, but then you also have the message of family and hope and forgiveness for adults, and spending more time with your children, man. That's what it's all about. I try to spend as much time with my girls as I can, and it's important because one day they're not going to be kids anymore, and you gotta take the time to impart your wisdom, spend that quality time so that when they become adults, they'll have something that they can look back on for inspiration, for confirmation, so they don't go looking for, love and affection in the wrong places, especially as being a father of two girls. That's the one thing that I wanted to do. I always wanted to be there for my girls and be a good example of, what kind of man that they should look for. Somebody who's, gonna be honest with them, somebody who's gonna be dedicated and trustworthy and honorable, even when times get tough, and when things aren't going your way, somebody who's gonna be there through thick and thin, and that's the kind of person I am. I try to be that way all the time. I'm not perfect, but that's how I always try to be. So but anyway, yeah, I definitely give that movie, I would say, out of 5 stars, it was pretty up there. I would say that the animation was amazing. The story was really good. So I'll probably give it 5 stars. Yeah, it was a really good movie. So, if you got kids, if you want to see something that's, entertaining, but at the same time interesting for you and the kids, man, definitely go see that. It's called Storks. So, but anyway, that's it for now. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next segment. Talk to you later. Hey, party people in the place to be. What's poppin'? Hey, man, chilling on my lunch break. feels good out here. I love the fall. The weather is nice, where you could wear a jacket if you want to. Or you can chill in some shorts and a long sleeve shirt. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Oh, I gotta tell y'all, man. I got some good news. Um, I got contacted about a recording contract offer with Tate Music Group. And I will say it's not the most overwhelming offer, because for the most part, their artists are mainly responsible for a lot of their production costs, and there's no advance associated with this deal. So, but the good thing is that the artist does retain um, copyrights to their music. Um, but honestly, even though this is my first recording contract offer, I probably won't accept this deal, because I think it's a bit too it's a bit too restrictive for me, as far as it's a 1-year deal, but they have basically the final say so over the release of your project, and as far as like the number of songs you can submit, when it will be released, and the album artwork cover. And they also they won't release certain lyrics and I guess certain topics, which to me is I don't want to be placed under those type of restraints. And not to mention, without an advance, I can't record at alternate studios. I mean, they have a studio, but it's in Oklahoma. So, and I've done some research, and they've had a lot of artists that weren't as satisfied with their contract or the services of Take Music Group. Now, I'm not saying that they're a bad company, and I think some artists may have success with them, but based on their track record and after reading the contract, it's just something that I'm probably gonna have to pass on, especially not having the following or the upfront capital that I would really need to create a project and be able to sustain until royalties start kicking in, because I mean, that's the good thing about signing a recording contract, is that you get the financing up front to complete your project, and then of course the money that you get up front is recoupable, but is very much needed. Unless you have your own financing and your production costs set, then it's probably not the deal for you. So I definitely don't think it's a good deal for me, even though I was really excited, and I feel like I accomplished something that most people can't say that they have. I mean, I'm not comparing myself to other people, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. So, and I'm happy about that. So, but I'm gonna keep doing my thing, keep putting music out, keep doing EJBJ TV, working on a book now. I wanted to release it last month, but I'm still working on it. It's called Love Letters. It's basically a collection of poems that I've written over the years, and I'm gonna be releasing it as an ebook. And depending on how well it does as an ebook, then I'll probably release a paperback and a hard a hardcover for the book as well. So, but look out for that. It's coming soon. Love Letters by Eric J. Butler Jr. Because when I write, I use my full name as opposed to EJBJ, which is basically my, my entertainment, my music moniker or whatever. So, but yeah, look out for that. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Well, all right.